Hey everyone, Dave here with some thoughts on, I suppose, one of my most favorite knives in my collection at this point. This is the Ryan Wilson Tactical Combat Elite Rapid Response Folder. I think this knife represents and basically is representative of so many top quality manufacturing and design ideas and execution that it really stands out to me as a truly incredible production knife and really at the caliber of many custom knives. As I mentioned, this is a Ryan Wilson design. It features a lot of the design similarities you'll find in Ryan Wilson or Darryl Ralph collaborations. It is part of the Wilson Tactical, as you can see, Combat Elite line of knives. This particular model, the Rapid Response Folder, can still be found out there. You can find it in a few places. As usual, I will post the specifications in the description area. Some highlights, and I'm going to try and go through as many of them as I can because I think, like I said, it's very representative of some of the best things you're going to find out there in the knife community or knife world today. First off, it features full titanium handles, an S30V blade. It features both thumb stud and trigger, little trigger opening, as well as an assisted opening. It uses an assist opening very similar to those found in the Kershaw knives. It is a tension bar, which is machined into one of the, you can sort of see it there, into the handles, which provides that assist opening. And if you, let's do it again, it's just an incredible fast, super smooth opening. I love it. As I mentioned, S30V steel. It does have a black, I believe they call it a Tacti-Kote coating, which is also featured all along the titanium handles. On one side, it does have this G10 inlay for a little bit extra grip. As well, on the other side, we can see here, full titanium lock. Common on Strider, Chris Reeve Sebenzas. You can see it locks up deep into the blade there. Excellent. Both sides of the finger choil, as you can see, have a little bit of jimping for better grip, as well as on the trigger, which works both for the opening as well as in the closed position. As you can see here, another nice thing they've included is a stop lock to prevent any hyperextension of the frame lock. Titanium clip as well. It is reversible. Tip up, tip down carry, and when you reverse it, the stop lock can fit into a position in the back, which you can't see right here now. But essentially, if you go into that position, the clip becomes your stop lock. So there's no way of hyperextending. As I mentioned, full titanium handles. They are 3D machined. They have a lot of contouring there, if you can sort of see. It just fits into your hand like it was meant to be there. All the edges very smooth. There isn't a rough edge anywhere along the knife. You can see here, full flow-through construction. Only 3 stop points, essentially. You can see the spacer there, and the stop backlock here, which functions as a third spacer, with, of course, your pivot screw in the middle. Nothing too special there, but very minimalistic design. There's nothing here that doesn't have to be. There's your Wilson Tactical designed lanyard. Very fond of that. It's great. Very useful in this type of knife. As you can see here along the blade, it is a hollow grind spear point, or drop point rather. Very thick, as we'll sort of get into. It keeps that thickness a lot like the Emersons or some of the others all the way throughout the blade. You can see some additional texturing, some jimping here for choking up if you so desired in that position. A little bit there. It's not a very big knife. The blade is about 3.75 inches. And the overall length, I'd say probably around 7 or 8 inches. I have to take a look, but it's not a very big knife. It is designed with intent, as its name sort of implies, rapid response. That opening, it is probably one of the smoothest assists I've come across compared to the Zero Tolerance, the Benchmades, Kershaw's, some of the other SOGs. This one really takes the cake, and with that frame lock, which you only find on some of the higher level Zero Tolerance, I think it's great. So what you're combining here is full titanium handles, flow-through construction, full, whatchamacallit, sorry, lots of words there. The locking mechanism, why is it slipping my mind? You guys can see what it is. Let's see, what else? The S30V steel, you guys know, perfectly just a top-level steel. The Thumbstuds, they're good, but really the preferred method of opening on this guy is that flipper opening. I think the design, it's very practical, very minimalistic. There's nothing here that doesn't have to be. Everything on the knife serves a distinct purpose. There's nothing really that shouldn't be there, or if you took it away, the knife would be just as good without it. Every little piece on there serves a purpose, and without it, you diminish the knife in some way. So there's just so much crammed into here that it's just really impressive. They were fit so much into such a great design. It's very reminiscent of the old AFCK. If you could sort of see there, the design similarities are pretty striking. Of course, unfortunately, back in the day I was into the combo edge, so we don't have the just the plain edge there. But you could sort of see here in the design, everything's very minimalistic on both knives. Both of them have this same sort of shape, contouring, profile of a very specific intended use, right? You can sort of see here the designs. Those titanium slabs are just really nice and thick. Fortunately, I don't have it with me, but I would like to show you to compare it to the RC. These slabs are very similar in size, so it is a very heavily built knife. Another one that striking similarity is the Emerson Horseman. Same size, you could sort of see, same profile, same sort of shape, same sort of intent with the choil grip. Jumping along both sides, minimalistic design. I mean, yes, granted, you know, there's really not much on either of them that doesn't have to be there, but you could sort of see what the designers are going for in these type of knives. Very thick blade, like I mentioned, on both of them. You could sort of see here just how thick that Wilson Tactical is. Both of them keep it all the way there. Let's see, some other cool things. I mean, I just can't speak highly enough of this knife. It incorporates so many of the things that you find out there on Strider knives, on some of the assisted openings. The steels, the design, it's just great. The tip up, tip down carry, stop lock sort of things, all things that I mentioned. It just incorporates so much. I don't think there are many knives, or at least that I've come across, that take all those little bits and put it into a single knife like this one does. It's great if you can find one out there and, you know, figure it's worth it for yourself. I highly recommend it. Yeah, let's just take another quick look there. Again, that assisted opening. Let's do it from this side so you can see just how that frame lock locks in upon the opening. Just super smooth. Everything just clicks. The tolerances, they're very tight. You can see there. You know, nothing of, as you would expect, no blade play, up, down, left, right, nothing. Well, I hope that's been a little entertaining, a little informative for you guys. I hope maybe now you've been introduced to a knife you hadn't probably or might not have seen too much of in the past. I haven't really seen any reviews out there on this guy. That's about it. Any questions, comments, please post them. I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. And that's about it. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.